you guys, welcome back to A Moment with Amisha. You guys, we are still going on our 13 days of Christmas countdown, lessons from 2025, and we are on day 11. All right, let's get into today's video. So we're going to be talking about when God's promises looked bleak. Now, this is not going to be super sad or dramatic, but I want to, keep it relatable and realistic. Like, even as I'm doing this series, you guys, and just showing up every day, like, life has been life, and like there's been things going on in my life behind the scenes that I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, Lord, it's just like, what is going on? Like, I thought this was what you had for us, and now we're doing this, and then we got to pick up and do this again, and what is going on? And so life has been life, but the joy of the Lord is my strength, and so I'm keeping strong, and I'm showing up, and because I know that this is a commitment that I've made here on this channel, to show up and do this series. And it's not even about YouTube altogether, but I do know that I have a calling to share God's goodness throughout really hard situations, such as certain situations that I've been experiencing. And so I just want to talk about, like, when things just don't look like what you thought God has promised you, or what God has promised you. And so I want to share this verse. I want to start off with this verse. It comes from Numbers 23:19. I thought it was so fitting. It says, God is not a man, so he does not lie. He is not human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried it through? And so, of course, it's asking the questions, but we know the answers to these questions. They're more rhetorical. Like, of course not. God is not a man that he does not, and he does not lie. And, when it asks the question, has he ever promised and not carried through? The answer is no. He's never not come through. He's always comes through. And so it really has forced me to, understand that, even though this did not work out like I thought it was going to work out, he really did still keep his promise, because, he worked that thing out for our good. And I'm not going to go into details about what it is, but just know that behind the scenes, life has lifed. And so, but I'm still showing up and letting you all know that I'm encouraged and things are getting better. Thankfully, things have already turned around. Really, they really have. But as I was going through those hard, rocky moments, it was just like, oh my goodness, like, God, what is going on? I'm just like, I know you showed me this. I know you told me this, but I'm seeing something completely different. Like, what is happening here? And so as I've read this, kind of meditated on this verse, it's just like, it's so reassuring. Because we know that God is not a man. Like, we lie, but God can't lie. He can't go against his own word. And so he does not change his mind. I love that part of the verse too. God didn't tell you one thing and then like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and he didn't tell you about it, like, right? So that's not going to happen. And so sometimes you really got to sit with the word and think about who God is, his essence, his character. Even though things do not look the way you thought they would look, they're not going the way you thought they would go, that he has not changed his mind. And again, it brings me back to, our timeline. We think God is going to be moving in a certain way or in a certain time frame, but God is going to show you that he's God, and he's going to do things exactly when he sees fit. And so just know that God will keep his promises. He keeps his promises, and I love that. He will not forsake you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. He will keep his promises. So be encouraged. If you feel like God has given you a promise and you haven't seen it come to pass, do not get weary and think that, oh my goodness, it's not going to happen. It may not happen how you thought it would happen, or even in the time frame of it, but he cannot lie. If it is from the Lord, right? Not something that you thought God promised you, but I mean, like, he really did promise you this thing. Just be encouraged and know that, God is not going to lie. He's going to keep his word. He's not going to change his mind. So I hope this encourages you all to when those promises look bleak, they aren't bleak, but they look it. Stay in the word, stay close to the Lord. That's a moment for you to really push into his presence so he can strengthen you to get through that tough season. So thank you all for spending a moment with Amisha. Bye.